Evelyn Anderson and her husband Jerry Hayek bought Just for Fun playgrounds in Asheville, North Carolina 5 years ago, business was booming.
The first 3 years that we were in business, we worked summer and winter, just straight through the year. We had 4 guys in the shop, we had 2 salespeople, and then we had a winter where we went 4 months without a phone call.
The company was known for their high-end custom-designed playgrounds. But by 2009, the recession had eroded 2/3 of their business, forcing them to let all of their employees go. After 2 difficult years of scraping by, Evelyn wrote to us here at Your Business asking for help.
I wondered how you get business when you don't have repeat customers, when you're selling something that is a once-in-a-lifetime purchase. How do you continue to find new customers?
To answer those questions and help get their business back in full swing, we assembled a rescue team led by Mike McAllowitz to surprise the owners with a small business makeover.
I am the author of The Toilet Paper Entrepreneur, and I'm here to get your business back on track. While we wrap up here, I'll help you carry that roof in. We'll finish up.
Okay.
And let's stop working on play sets today, and let's start working on your business today.
Here's our wonderful showroom.
First things first, we got to change out the
Open
open,
up.
right?
Sure.
Yep.
So why don't you take me for a quick tour so I can get a sense of what's going on, and then we'll get to work.
Sure. This is the showroom.
Okay.
And the train is here for parents to let their kids play on it while we talk to them about their playground.
Mike's tour got stopped in its tracks when he realized that Jerry and Evelyn were living behind the showroom in a motorhome.
So we're just really happy we have a roof over our heads. We're lucky.
Yeah, and it's paid for.
So what can be done to resuscitate this once healthy business and get them back on track? Mike and his team quickly honed in on a few things Jerry and Evelyn should fix, including improving first impressions online and off with a name and branding change, finding an industry insider to serve as a sounding board and mentor, and getting more exposure with customer reviews and local media. First up is Denise Blasevich, who was given the task of clearly defining Jerry and Evelyn's business. Her first suggestion to eliminate confusion with another local playground company was to rebrand their business with a name change.
We've been through a lot of brainstorming, came up with 2 names that we wanted to present to you and see how you felt about them.
Okay.
Okay.
First one we came up with is Asheville Playgrounds. What we like about this is Asheville is really well known for their quality craftsmanship. Well, with this logo, it's almost a little bit churchy looking too, like a steeple, and we know that's a growing portion of your business, so we thought that was fun. And there's a lot of fun we can do with that logo. You can have kids kind of climbing all over it.
So I think I feel reserved because it seems a little too sophisticated from the a little bit perhaps goofy just for fun playgrounds and the goofy train and the bubbly smoke and all of that stuff.
And it's a good point that you're bringing up. That was something we kept in mind because we saw what you had going on, but we also know these are not low end and they're not really low price.
That's
what
true.
You're doing.
That is
and
true.
It's not kids that are looking on the website. It's adults who are looking on the website making the decision. So we wanted to make sure that we're reaching out to the right audience. So for this one, I don't know if you're aware, but the state mammal of North Carolina is the gray squirrel. And we thought calling it Gray Squirrel and having a tagline from playgrounds to park grounds would really allow you to say what you do and see everyone smiles when they see Gray Squirrel. And you think outdoors. We thought having the card that looks like wood and actually having a little fun ruler on here.
Throw a ruler in there, yeah.
The gray squirrel makes me chuckle. I like that it doesn't have playgrounds in it, and I don't like that it doesn't have playgrounds in it, you know?
With a vast knowledge of the business, Matt Miller, third-generation owner and CEO of Playworld Systems, offered to mentor Jerry and Evelyn, who are still relative newcomers to this complicated business.
So, Matt, did you have a chance to check out maybe their website and see what Evelyn and Jerry are doing?
I did. I looked through it, and they're making some really interesting pieces of equipment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's completely your strength. But when I pulled up your website, I wouldn't have known that right away.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you got to lead with that. That's something that somebody can really latch onto and say, you know what, I can make this look like my church. Or I can make it look like the playground that I had when I was a child.
Matt also emphasized the importance of selling fun and not just the equipment when it comes to marketing their playgrounds.
When you're selling a playground, you're selling an experience. You're not just selling a piece of equipment. So try to capture the imagination and the image and the excitement of what it was like when you were a child and you first got to go to that playground.
Our next rescue team member, Dana Hewins, is a marketing and PR expert who was tasked with getting Jerry and Evelyn some exposure.
So I have another surprise for you tomorrow. A reporter from the Asheville Citizen-Times will be here to interview you.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then
that's
I want
fabulous.
to sit down with you and spend some time refining your messages.
Okay.
And looking at your traditional media and your social media and looking at how we can blend in your customer reviews with that to get you some additional exposure.
After a very long day, Mike gave Jerry and Evelyn a homework assignment for the next day.
First of all is we got to identify your top 10 clients, the people that bring in money but also who you love. The second thing is the mentor schedule. We have to work with this mentor, and it's our responsibility as the mentees to manage the schedule. He'll give us knowledge, we give him commitment.
Right.
The third thing is clearly this. We got to pick the logo we love, and maybe even change it a little bit. And I think it's changing or pushing the limit of what we normally are that's going to make all the difference. All right?
Okay.
Good.
We'll give it our best shot.
All right. Team break. So yesterday was sorting out what's going on here. There's a lot going on. But today is where the rubber hits the road. We're going to do some heavy lifting and get things cleaned up.
First up, checking to see if Jerry and Evelyn did their homework.
Good to see you. What about the top 10 clients? Did we figure them out?
Oh yeah, we got a list of 15 actually.
15, excellent. Any common trend that you identified of any type?
Yes, I think that they're all really creative, interesting projects that we've done.
That commonality is a seed for finding other clients just like that, so it's perfect. So tell me about the mentor. How'd that go?
I'm inclined in the beginning to like to meet every 2 weeks.
Now, the big reveal. What is the name of the new business? Or the new name of the current business, I should
Asheville
say.
Playgrounds.
Asheville Playground.
Yes.
Yes, we decided to go with that because it's a little less playful and a little more to the point of what we do. But we're going to play with the graphics in that we like what Gray Squirrel looks like. And if we take the backgrounds from Gray Squirrel and put it with the Asheville Playgrounds logo,
Yeah.
I think it'll be a nice blend.
It's not what I expected, but I love the decision of speaking to the customer. Well done.
With their homework done and a new company name chosen, they got to share the news about the changes taking place at the business with the local paper, the Asheville Citizen-Times.
So has this been sort of overwhelming for you, this whole...
Of course.
The resulting story was front page news in Asheville, which was exactly the kind of local exposure Dana was looking for. Building on that momentum, Dana also approached the customers on Jerry and Evelyn's top 10 client list and asked them to do an online review. Mike took the business owners aside to talk a little more about their original question: how to boost sales when they sell a product that doesn't have repeat customers.
You've got to increase sales. And here's how you do it. Tip number one is I want you to start asking for what's called vendor referrals. Stop going to customers and asking them for referrals to other customers. It's unlikely they're going to do it. Instead, ask them for other vendors that they trust and like. Because if they refer you to them and you can build relationships, you're going into common customers as a team. Tip number two is trade shows. Stop getting the booths. It costs a lot of money and you've already proven it doesn't yield many results. But guess who is at the trade show? Other vendors. So start walking the trade shows. It costs nothing. You have an opportunity to meet all these other vendors and start building relationships. Third tip is growing by saying no. You grow by saying no. And what you have to do is start saying no to the projects that are not within your wheelhouse, not your specialty. We have to stay in our sweet spot. Okay, and if we stay within our sweet spot, we can start hitting what's called a concentric circle. People in the same type of community stay in the same circles. And it's usually 2 or 3 spots. And if you have a presence in those 3 or 4 spots, they will perceive you as being everywhere. And the fifth and final tip I wanted to share with you, I think there's a huge opportunity for what's called additive sales. When you do a project and install a setup, a whole new play set, I think there's an opportunity to offer maintenance. Right there in that moment, when they buy a $10,000 or $20,000 play set, you could also say, for $100 a month, we'll come out and do a check, make sure that the safety standards are met, that it's clean, and give you a report on it. If anything needs to be fixed or adjusted, we'll do that too. And knowing your quality work, that's really going to happen.
The next order of business was improving first impressions at the showroom and workshop. Perched at the intersection of 2 busy streets, It was time to spruce up the newly renamed business with a little help from some friends.
Everyone here has volunteered today to help clean this place up and clean up the signage outside. Wow. So thank you, everyone. This is great. You guys ready? All right, come on in. Come on. Woo!
With the entrepreneurial community taking an interest in helping boost Asheville playgrounds, several local businesses contributed not only their time, but also some much-needed items, like new signage.
That is so cool.
They also planted flowers and provided a new phone system to finish the transformation.
What we wanted to do was give you a lifetime virtual phone system. And make sure that when people call you, your first image is professional. And when they try and reach you and when they try to call you, the calls are going to forward to wherever you are.
I really didn't even know this kind of thing existed, so this is really cool.
After some tweaks to the Asheville Playground's logo and branding, Karen Mazza of Studio 88 built Jerry and Evelyn an entirely new website.
I want to show you your website.
Oh, wow, all right.
Packed with lots of pictures and information, the old site was busy and sprawling. The new design is organized and easy to navigate, with the custom-designed playground images taking center stage in galleries separated by category: residential, commercial, and churches.
It's online now. It's interactive. You can click on some of the pages if you'd like.
In just a few short weeks, the extraordinary transformation of Just for Fun Playgrounds was almost complete.
I have a special delivery for you. We've prepared your business cards for your new business.
Wow, how beautiful. Look at these.
We found our two business owners more confident and ready to turn the page in a new chapter of their playground business.
And I have absolute confidence. I see it in you. Maybe you don't hear it. Maybe you don't hear it in your mind, but it's in your heart. You got it. It's going to work. You're going to do it. All right? No. It's an honor. Jerry, take care, all right?
We appreciate all that you all have done for us.
Thank you.
Take care.